my name is Ardalan Gilalizadeh. Today I'm here beside Mehran Yaqoubi from the North Leech Farm and the Green Leech Farm here. I want to show you today. Help me about what is the story of leech farming. Here we are here in the standard leech farm. I want to show you step by step our leech farming. Numerous of you, especially Indian people, are interested to learn more about the leech farming. As you can see here, we can at the first step we should have a water tank near the water tank, depending on the size of your room, the size of your chamber. For example, I will tell you how much square meters you can start. Here is the, I think, the near, here is the near the 100 meters. 100 meters with the under cultivation near 400 square meters, near all in the under the shelves. The leech, numerous of you asked me about the how we can start the leech farming, the equipment that we need. First step, you need a water tank. Here, very important, in the vertical side we should consider, because when you consider the vertical side for water tank, usually occupy a smaller size. For example, if you consider the horizontal, this occupies a lot of space of you. Therefore, you should consider like the vertical is for the pump also is better. 2. Why the 2? For example, some of the water tank face with the problem for the pollution. One of them engage with the pollution. Therefore, usually 2 are recommend, even the 3. But now here, even for this square meters with the 2 water tank is good. Each capacity is the 1,000 liters. The capacity 1,000 liters. We have the near the 2,000. Both of them is a 2,000 liter. In the vertical, this is have the bio pipe, and this is the water tank. Okay, for the storing water. First equipment that you need is the water tank for the storing water. Why storing water? Why we should store water? Because for the preventing of the temperature fluctuation. For example, if you don't have any water tank and directly receive the water, for example, the outside is the temperature is a 4 centigrade, outside is a 30 centigrade. When the immediately water come to the farm, all the leech face with problems. Leech is so sensitive to the temperature fluctuation. We store the water here, we stay, and regulate the temperature exactly that experience here. For example, here temperature is at 20 centigrade. This water we store near the 24 hours, and when they regulate of the temperature here, for example, now outside is the temperature is near 10 centigrade. With the storing after the 7 hours, the water converted into 20 centigrade. And another reason for the removing the color after that for the storing, if you immediately receive the from the city that you use in your house, high has including a lot of the high color. For the storing for the 24 hours, we reach the color near the 0.2, 0.02, 0.03, and the remove. That is storing, and the water tank is very important. Don't think the water tank is for saving, not for the saving, for the reaching to the ideal factors. After that, after the water tank, you can see the air conditioners. In this size 100 liters, the air conditioner is suitable. If you have the bigger size, you can use air handling unit inside the air conditioner, because now for the leeches usually we need the temperature from the 17 centigrade to 30 centigrade. For the storing of the leech, we need to 17 centigrade temperature. For the breeding, for the feeding of the leeches, we need to for the feeding, for the giving the blood, we need to 25 centigrade. For the cocooning or the breeding, we need the temperature 30 centigrade. With this, all of you know air conditioners you use in the office, you use in the home. This you can regulate the temperature exactly that you need, depending on the process that you are located, depending on your process. For example, now here we are storing in the quarantine of the leeches, we need to temperature 17 centigrade. Okay, we should change. If you are in the 4 process, you should divide. Okay, for example, here we divide. This is for the feeding, this is another for the breeding, and another. Here in the 100 liters, I will show you, everything is divided via plastic, via artificial wall, because we cannot in the one room all the process. For example, you have the feeding, you have the breeding, cocooning, and the storing or quarantine the leeches, because each process needs a special temperature. In the one room, you cannot simultaneously you have the 18, 25, 30 centigrade. Now each room, each process. Another thing that is very important, I want to show you, this is the shelves. The shelf that you can see, this is the profile 2 by 2. This is the, you can see this is the profile 2 by 2. And another for the trays, we use the iron, aluminum for the trays. You can use in the market, easily purchased. And the shelf, the distance between two shelves is near 40 centimeters. 40 centimeters. The first floor for this is near the 20 centimeters for the cleaning, and like this, I told you, water tank, a split or air conditioner, and the shelves. Other thing that is very important, everything that we needs to the for the keeping the leeches boxes. The boxes is a very important. We have numerous options for the storing the leeches. I will tell you, for example, here you can see a plastic boxes like here. This is the 10 liters, 15 liters. You can use purchase from 10 liters capacity to 20 liters. For example, here 5 or 10 liters, 20 liters, and others. Usually for this box that we want to keep the leeches, you can consider 10 liters to 20 liters. Some of people, I'm sure you have seen in the video, some in the YouTube, also some of them use these plastic for the keeping. You know, some people, instead of the having 100 plastic small box, instead of 1000 plastic box, use 50 of these, has a bigger capacity. But I don't recommend this for the storing for the keeping the leeches here. I don't recommend, because leeches is so sensitive. If any leech faced with a problem, receive the disease or the disorder, that leech engage other leeches. Therefore, if you store the leeches here in the one big one, for example, if you keep near the 100 leeches here, all 100 leeches face with the problem. Even the cleaning, changing the water, we have a lot of problems. But another most important thing, we want to have some diseases. If the leeches receive the disease, only the number of the small size, only a little size of the leeches face with the problems. We don't want all the leeches face with problems. With this method, this is a very small. This is we can replace, we can change, we can give to the market, we can change the water. This is for example here in the 10 leeches. If one of the leeches faced with the disease, only other 4 leeches face with the problem and disease. Because in the water in the 1 second, all pollution is spread in the leech and all leeches engage with the diseases. But here, you assume 1 leech face the problem, 100 leeches face with the problem. Therefore, it's much better you consider this plastic also to cheap. Here we have another thing that you can consider. This is like the aquarium. This is the glasses, you can use it. Glasses is a very good glasses, because you can see everything very clear. If the leeches face with a little problem, you can see and they give the drug or like this. But the glass is much better. But glass is the expensive, the glass. But the transportation, we face with the problem. Transportation, did you see? I face a little problem. Rather than, for example, comparing with this, easily I can. But I recommend, I show you, this is the number 1, this is the best one for the storing the leeches. Other things you can use, this is other type of the keeping the leeches. After that, even, for example, you saw that is a very small, this is a 2 times of this, you can use of this, okay? But that is very important. I want to show you, this is not clear, you cannot see all the movement of the leeches. For example, if one leech with the problems, you cannot see the all. But here, like the glass, you can see Okay, this leech is faced with problem. I can immediately change it and put it to another water. But here, I'm not able to see the leech movement. Now here I want to show you, beside the Meran is the owner of this farm, of the North leech farm and the green leech farm. Here I will show you what is the usage of the leeches, what is the we can use. Stay tuned with me. I want to show you the size of and continue this story.